Okay, so good morning, everybody. Um, Last time in session number one, we had about 27 people. There were maybe 28 also. There were three, four people who were going in and out because of the connectivity. They were traveling and they still managed to log in. So, thank you for you guys coming in. And in India, the time is 1 hour behind. Not because the Indian time has gone behind, but the US time has gone ahead 1 hour. So even though it is past 8 o'clock, it is just nearly after 6:30 in India. So thank you so much for joining in. And there is one thing that I wanted to do is instead of doing the session two, I have noticed that there are lots of people who actually were very much inclined to the forms that I sent, shared, and they were filled in and sent back in. There was a whole lot of um, information that people have really shared with me. And the good thing about that is that people have really worked hard. They have put their hearts and efforts into coming on and filling in the information for the three forms that I shared. So I really, really appreciate. And I realize that it might be important to the rest of the people who have not been able to send that form, how important it is that they fill in that information because it really goes to the core of what needs to be done and the experiences that other people have had even while filling the forms has been profound. I see Dr. Vasudha Pawar has joined. Good morning, Vasudha. How are you?
Good morning, sir. I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for joining. And so we are getting started, and I wanted to just briefly talk about what we or I wanted to do in session two. And I'm going to talk about it briefly because I want the session two to be in depth, and we will have one more session. So the idea is to have one session, one group session every month. But this time we will have two sessions, and I will inform about the dates. But what I thought important was that people share their experiences so that others who have not joined or who have not sent in that information and the forms get motivated and find good reasons to do that. And so I wanted to ask people about their experiences. But before I get into that, let me quickly talk about what I wanted to cover in uh, the second session of month two. So the first month, the one that we did on March 1st had the internal foundation, identity, habits, and self mastery. And when I had asked about what is your identity or how do you identify yourself, I had mentioned it in session one that there is a lot more to identity than what we say, hey, I am this, I'm father of such and such, I am the son or daughter of so and so. That the identity, the definition of identity is whole lot more than that. And I had said that I will share it with you, but I let people decide what they wanted to share when I asked for identity. So they have shared, but I am going to send you some information, a script on what I want you to know what identity really means and from what perspective. And whatever you have written as your identity is not wrong at all. I want to highlight that very, very clearly. So, whatever you have written and sent to me is perfectly good. That is not a problem whatsoever. But I will send that to you so that you can refer to what exactly I am expecting as the identity to be. So you can then write based on that information. Okay. So we did that and we went through quite a few forms. Whole lot of people had put in lots and lots of efforts. So thank you so very much. Month two, that session two, is emotional intelligence and resilience. So we are supposed to talk about emotional literacy, boundaries and communication, handling stress, uncertainty and conflict, and the nervous system regulation. And so the group practice, when we are going to do the actual part two of session two, will have emotional release meditation. It will be a group practice and boundary setting role play. So we are going to do that. And individual coaching, of course, also will be there. Emotional triggers mapping, personalized resilience plan, and communication style assessment. And the deliverables that I want for everybody to have is emotional trigger map. Everybody will have that trigger map, a resilience toolkit, and weekly mood log. So that is going to be part two of session two. So today is part one. And for three, session three, it will be physical energy and wellness and well being. Fourth, session four will be intellectual and creative expansion. Month five would be career, business, and professional growth. And the last month, which is month six, would be spiritual alignment and life integration. So, having said that, I also mentioned to you last time, which is session one, that even though we have set up those things, there will be several things that we will interlink. So, wellness is not necessarily going to be just at the end. Talking about work, career, and business is not just going to be in one single session. We will intermingle that so we grow uh, together. And I don't see anybody else has joined here right now, but I would request everybody. We'll do a small meditation. So if you can, please close your eyes. Everybody, please close your eyes and be calm. Breathe very gently. Take long, deep breaths. Have your back straight and be very comfortable. Breathe in deeply from infinity and exhale back into infinity. Notice the weight of your body on the chair or whatever you are sitting on. You are now arriving in the moment. Take a deep breath in and gently exhale out. I want you to scan your body from head to toe. Gently. Notice your brain and how it is calming down. Notice your forehead. Let there be no stress. Just calm your neck muscles, your shoulders. Let them droop down and relax. Let that feeling of relaxation go through your arms, your chest, your stomach, your belly, your pelvic area, your waist. Relax your thighs and your calves and your feet. Notice sensations of tension released. Feel the ease. Realize your body is constantly changing. Ask yourself, who is the one aware of these changes? It is you, the inner you, your mind, your body, but most importantly, the soul. Come to a realization how wonderful you feel, how you have been blessed with this beautiful body that God has given you. Observe your mind, watch your thoughts. They are like clouds passing in a sky or leaves floating down a river. Do not touch them, just observe the moment. In the moment of the leaves, of the clouds passing by, notice that you are not the thoughts, but the spacious sky they move through. Realize the vastness you have in you and feel that joy, that wholeness, that oneness within your body, and realize how big that wholeness, that oneness is. Drop deeper into the silence of your heart. This is your true self. I want you to get to the core of your being, the true self, the part of you that has never changed since you were a child. It is pure light, pure awareness. Rest here, rest here in this stillness because it is so beautiful. And then gently bring the sense of presence back into your fingers and toes. And when you open your eyes, remember that you are carrying this eternal observer into this world. You are now the observer, and now you're also going to be the implementer of ideas that are going to take you from being the good, beautiful being that you are into a much better self you look forward into being in the future, but you have already started on the journey. So open your eyes. Om. Thank you so much. Does anybody want to express their experiences in this small meditation that we did? If you'd like, you can raise your hand so I can unmute you and you can speak. Shivam,
Yes. Excuse me, I have a very bad throat, but uh, it did help me relax my body, my muscles, just drained out my entire workload or just the body muscle strain what I had throughout the day. Felt much relaxed.
very good. Good to know. Jyoti, would you like to share?
Yes, this was amazing. I don't know how else to describe this feeling and experience. This was much needed.
Thank you. Malika?
Yeah, hi. I have been a regular meditator,
Mm-hmm.
but the meditation just now I experienced, it was a very small but very powerful, but a beautiful experience. Uh, yeah, means after such experience, you are really short of words, and you just want to experience the calm and bliss. And yeah, amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Malika, and thank you, Jyoti and Shivam. Victor, you can open your eyes. And we have Rajeshri Desai Ambre, and she and I have talked about doing some things, but I would like to take this opportunity to express a friend who has been a counselor and therapist for over 2 decades. And there is a whole bunch of a big list of things that she has done her counseling in, like even counseling with juvenile diabetes, family therapy, relationship counseling, pediatric, and the list is up to 22 segments. We have developed through Get Recovered about 500 different segments in which therapy can be offered. The idea is to offer much more than what we are doing in these 6 months. But Rajeshri has also been doing a whole lot of counseling. Rajeshri, would you like to talk about it?
Yeah, I can talk a lot. Then exactly what you want to you me to deliver this message.
I
So
am referring to the counseling that you do for students and children. You have done some counseling in Europe
yes, yes,
as well as in Chicago, and we
yeah,
want to set up a platform for you so that you can do it in several places in India as well as US and many parts of the world. But if you can
yeah, yeah.
just mention a few um, segments that you have been counseling children.
Yeah, I counsel for all age group. As I
Mhm.
have done some advanced level spiritual courses, so my counseling includes both practical
If you can
knowledge.
speak loudly, it would help,
Okay,
or come closer to the device.
okay. No, I can counsel for all age groups.
Okay,
And since I have done sort of advanced spiritual courses, so my counseling includes package of all these things. It is practical also. It is bit spiritual also. It is practical also. So this is how it's in combination for all age groups. So
very good,
I correlate everything, how scientifically it is applicable, or what is the exact truth behind it, how it is connected to spiritualism, how spiritualism works and science works hand in hand. This is how in combination I do counseling of all the age groups.
very nice,
And I
very
work
nice.
for two major platforms. One is Manashakti and one is Antaryo. So
Hmm.
in both the platforms, I'm getting an opportunity to connect to people and all. And most of the time, I am into counseling only. So I have a good experience. And since I was running my coaching classes and I have taught almost 1 lakh students, you can say approximately. And other figures are quite large. Counseling also I have done for a lot of people. So good experience I have. I can immediately connect to people and I can understand what
Very
is
good,
the issue and what they want. With one question, I can understand what is the exact uh, answers they want or solutions they want.
very nice. And I also remember that you had written down your experience of gratitude when you gave the feedback. Would you have
Yeah,
that with you right now?
yeah, I can check it out one sec.
Or I have it with me. Is it okay if I read it out?
Yeah, surely.
Okay.
That's
And the
fine.
reason I want to go through this is because there are people, and the people who have not been able to join us today, we are going to share the recording of this session so that they can listen to it. And I would also request you to forward it to other people so that they can listen as well. So, Rajeshri writes, gratitude and feedback for the holistic transformation session was. I would like to sincerely thank Mr. Sandeep Pednekar for conducting such an excellent and deeply impactful holistic transformation session. The session was extremely informative, well structured, and thoughtfully delivered. What stood out the most was the clarity with which complex aspects of life, mind and identity, health and energy, wealth, intelligence, career alignment, relationships, and spiritual integration were interconnected and explained in a practical and disciplined way. It was not just theory, but a clear architecture for real transformation. Mr. Pedniker's depth of knowledge and experience was clearly reflected throughout the session. His approach was calm, structured, and insightful, making it easy for participants from different stages of life students, professionals, entrepreneurs, homemakers, and retirees to relate and engage meaningfully. I truly appreciated the flexibility of participation and inclusive environment created during the session. It allowed everyone to reflect honestly and begin their journey without feeling overwhelmed. The session did not feel like a motivational talk, but rather the beginning of a serious and conscious life reset. The 6 month holistic transformation journey has the potential to uplift individuals not only in their personal lives, but also in their professional careers. The integrated approach ensures sustainable growth rather than temporary progress. Thank you once again for initiating this powerful journey. I look forward to the upcoming sessions and to implementing the structured frameworks shared with us. With great gratitude and respect, Rajeshri Vilas Ambre. Thank you so much, Rajeshri. Thank you. That is very, very well written. And it shows how much experience you have in this field, and your gratitude for what is being offered is thanked profusely from with gratitude from my end as well. So thank you so much. And I really want people to get this information and to spread it out to others so they realize that what we are doing here has a whole lot of importance and the impact that will have in their lives. And because it will have an impact on their life is going to be profound, the impact on their sphere of influence is also going to be positive. Um, Malika, would you like to add a few words?
Okay. Yeah. First session was I just got an invite day before and I joined and it was amazing and I was very excited. But when it came to filling the forms, I was a bit hesitant and I was like, why you want to know all that? And it's like a few of the things were, I thought, does it matter? Why should I fill these forms? And I'm really glad if someone has filled all those forms because they are good. I have not been able to fill all the forms yet. But what I realized is that this is a really well thought and means the purpose is right. You really want to help others, and which is something I appreciate and I admire. And I'm so happy that I'm a part of this journey. And what I will say is that filling those forms really take you to all the corners of your life. And a few things we just don't want to touch. We feel it's not important. But when you fill these forms, it really, yeah, means empowers you and uplifts you. And I'm really looking forward to other sessions. Thank you so much.
Very good. Thank you so much. And yes, there are people who have gone through this form and they said that the experience is really too much. And in fact, one wonderful person, Jyoti's friend, um, she said that she is emotionally drained and she is not going to fill up the rest of the questionnaire for now. And I'm going to read what she has said. She said it is important to answer the questionnaires because it is important to pause for a second and omit the noise outside to listen to the feelings inside, to listen to yourself, to calm down, to soul search, to focus on your strengths and weaknesses. It was important to dwell into the past and rediscover the journey that how have we prevailed from adversity. It required emotional upheaval at some points, but made me proud that I have prevailed despite so many challenges and have come thus far. Felt like giving myself a pat on the back. Felt deeply connected to myself and remembered things long forgotten. I would highly recommend everyone to jot down snippets from your own life as a feel good activity. So I thank Azmat for sending that thing. Thank you so much, Azmat. She has not been able to join, but my gratitude uh, for her being a part and parcel of this wonderful journey. Jyoti, would you like to say something?
Yeah. Hey. Sorry. Oops. Oh, yes. Sorry. What's the? Sorry. What is it? Sorry, Sandeep. Yeah.
Would you like to share something
About what?
about some of your experiences in this journey in this process?
Yeah, I'm still a student. I'm still learning from all of y'all. I'm pretty much a newbie, and yeah, I mean, I'm up for whatever it is to better myself, and I'm sure that's why everyone else is here.
Thank you. And I know you have also sent me some really good thoughts, and I want to thank you for sharing those. And as I'm talking to you, I am looking at it. Okay, I found it. And I remember in session number one, you remembered something I said in 2016. And you said that I told you that when I coach, when I help somebody grow, I grow with that person myself. And thanks for bringing that up. It made me feel good because I know that I have grown whenever I have given counseling, given some therapy, and even when in some business consulting. I know that I have grown when I have consulted, given that consultancy to other. And you have said that, Sandeep, you have always come across as a friendly, leadership oriented and an objective oriented person. Whenever I got distracted in my life, I could call you and I could share my innermost odd or embarrassing feelings, thoughts, situations with you, bindas. And in 2022, you rightly corrected me, and you write that get over this childishness and be objective in life. That truly helped me to be focused on my goals. Thank you for saying it very, very boldly, Jyoti. And of course, you have also said that you're also fond of my family. So thank you so much. Thanks a whole lot. Um, and one of the things that Shivam had said it was that he actually started journaling and meditating. I told him, why don't you start? We had said that, mentioned it in the sessions itself. But when I was talking to him one on one, I told him, just start doing this and you'll find a whole lot of difference. He started that, he said he did it, and he very clearly and openly said that even though it has just been a few days and weeks, he found a difference with what he was doing. Journaling and meditating. Isn't that correct, Shivam? Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I was unable to unmute myself.
Yeah. So, is there anything you would like to add?
Oh, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I mean, ever since I started journaling, I was able to write down my thoughts, read through them, and just understand what I am doing, and just channelize my thoughts, get my ideas straight, think more positively. I realized few things which I was doing wrong, or like I shouldn't have been doing in the first place itself. But uh,
Wow.
yeah, it indeed helped me get my thoughts aligned, good direction. So thank
Very
you.
good. Beautiful, beautiful. So even for people who have already filled in the forms and are very much participating in this, this is a eye opener because this is a live example of one of our participants. So thank you, Shivam. Thank you so much for sharing that. And there is one more friend, a schoolmate. He has accomplished a whole lot. He is a big, big shot in India and at a very, very high position. But some of the personal problems he has been so profound. And reading that, you can feel the pain that he's going through. So he's successful. He's doing so many things. But in his personal life, things have happened that has broken him from the inside. So that is what happens to many of us. I don't want to say each and every one of us, but so many of us are broken because of some reasons or the other. And the idea is for us to know that it is in the back of our mind, hidden somewhere in our subconscious. But if you think about it, then you know what the problem is in the first place. So if we have to solve a problem, we need to know what the problem is. And the second step, which is also very, very important, that you need to define the problem. If you define the problem, then it becomes very easy to address it and overcome it. So thanks to Sanjay. And I'm sorry he's not able to join either, but he has taken so much efforts. Uh, Victor, you have also sent something. Uh, do you have it? Do you have access to that?
I'll have to pull it up. I can probably
I
describe.
have it. Is it okay if I read it?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Victor has said thanks for the session yesterday. To answer the questions you presented yesterday, I'm providing the following. I have always envisioned myself having a positive impact in a positive way on my family, my community, and in an ambitious way, the world. I have always thought of myself as a leader who desires to make a positive difference. I believe my purpose is to ensure that when I look back on my life, I can confidently say that the world was better because I was here. And I can vouch for that. I have known Victor for a very, very long time, and his ethics and his work style is phenomenal. He writes further, my challenges revolve around not yet achieving the desired impact as quickly as I would like. I believe this is mostly due to resource constraint, which is frustrating at times and requires a fair amount of pain tolerance. So see how the pain is there. However, because I am on a path of purpose, I have found that no challenge, frustration, or pain has ever been as great as my purpose. Thank you, Victor. He says, my strong attachment to purpose gives me a
And old
God given.
Farmer Joe lived on a quiet country road until they built a new high school right across the street. Traffic picked up fast, and before
Hello?
long, free range chickens were getting hit 3 to 6 a week.
Okay.
Fed up, he called.
Is that Victor?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So, so he says, of course, my strong attachment to purpose gives me a God-given power to persist. I'm sure there are ways I can navigate in a more efficient and better way. But because of my mindset and belief system, I believe I am predestined and empowered by God to achieve my purpose. I look forward to the next session and contributing the growth and contributing and growing to the best of my ability. Very beautifully put, Victor. You have expressed your thoughts, your feelings, and your mission and your purpose. Beautiful. I know we all have so many challenges in life, and overcoming them is a God-given thing that we have. But a small push, an external push from outside sometimes helps. Sometimes we know what our path is, we know what we have to do, but when we get some external confirmation, a validation, then that path becomes easier to conquer. So, thank you so much for sharing all of this. Victor, would you like to add something to that?
Just that I think anytime there's an opportunity to connect with, like-minded individuals that are always looking for opportunities to grow. I mean, it's a synergy synergy that I think comes out of that, and so everybody benefits, I believe. And so for that, I'm definitely very fortunate to be in the group and appreciate you putting this together. Um, and so also my apologies if I drift off or I have to get distracted. I've got some kiddos I got to check in on, and I've not had any rest. So uh, I can imagine.
No problem.
Yeah,
And the good thing is that we are going to share the recording of this, so I understand. Uh,
right.
and thank you again.
All right, very welcome.
Okay, and Dr. Vasudha Pawar, hello. I'm okay. I think you can unmute now. Okay. Hello again, Vasudha. How are you?
Yes, sir. Hello. Am I
Yeah,
audible, sir?
very much.
Oh, yeah.
You sent me something. Would you like to read that?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, please
Uh,
go ahead.
Sure, sir. Hello, everyone. It's really nice to share this transformation platform with you all. And I would like to congratulate firstly Sandeep sir for this innovative session, rather a journey. And sir, you really patiently listened to me. And as a therapist, you have suggested many things other than the emotional stability, such as dietary corrections, then some exercises are there, some meditation also, and most importantly, manifestation. So daily talking to yourself and reassuring yourself is very important step towards transformation, I think. And I'm really looking forward for such more informative sessions. And I wish all the best for your future projects also. Thank you, sir.
Okay, and you are going to be associated with the future projects too, right?
Well, I have to again. Will uh, will definitely talk about that, sir.
Okay. All right. Um, so the bottom line is first know your problems, as I mentioned. Speak it out loud. Make it a practice. Speak out your problems out loud. Don't speak it out in front of anybody else, but to yourself. You don't have to shout or scream, just gently and say, oh, you know what? Yeah, this is the thing. This is what has happened. And then it is necessary that you clearly define what the problem is. And it is okay to be vulnerable. I have mentioned it before. And that's why I said in the very, very first session that I want you to be openly honest with me. And I will not know if you do not express that and the position that you are in. And if, once I know, then I'll be able to help you. And I can guarantee you one thing that if I am not the person to help you in the problems, issues, and challenges that you have, I will definitely guide you to someone and give you the courage to reach out to the right person so that you and I and we collectively can solve the problems. I guarantee you that. So please be open, share your problems and issues with me. I have said this, and you know that I'm not a doctor, and I'm sure whatever I might tell, like I mentioned, and Vasudha is a doctor herself, Vasudha Pawar, Dr. Pawar. But I will definitely give you some advice that will be really, really good. And when it comes to medical issues, I will definitely say, hey, please go and talk to a doctor. And sometimes the issues are not major. And when it comes to men, they are bad. I'm a big example that I do not necessarily go to a doctor. And men have been grown saying, come on, don't cry, you are a boy. So we know, okay, whatever comes, well, we'll take it. And we don't go to doctors. That ends up being a bad thing. And that is why men die faster. So please don't be that man. Become a person who will take even a doctor's advice. And if there are small, minor things, you can discuss it with your family. You can definitely discuss it with me and go to a doctor. Again, I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, a counselor, or a therapist, but I have offered consultancy in those fields. You can definitely talk to me. When you're talking to me, know that it is as good as talking about your personal and private matters with your doctor and psychologist. So, whatever you share with me will stay with me. It will only be between us. It is okay to be vulnerable with me. Your secrets are never shared with anyone else. They are and will remain safe with me. Um, Talking to something about right brain management. Now we are going into a professional aspect, and a friend who was in the first session and is not today. So we have worked out some things, and he has with one Dr. Tripathi and another doctor also worked uh, some things about right brain management. And I know Rajeshri has also done the right brain and left brain management techniques to solve many, many issues. And I want everybody to ask themselves things like, what can you do in any situation? And I always tell people that if you are faced with problems and issues, think about what would a leader do? What have leaders done to come out of major issues? Because the bigger you go, the higher you go. Let us say you're a manager, a supervisor, and then become a director, a vice president, president, and CEO. The issues that come in your lap or fall in your lap are bigger and bigger. So if you are going higher and higher, what are the things that you need to be used to and tackle them such that you come out victorious? Think about it. It can be a political leader, it can be a spiritual leader, it can be a business leader. So think of that. And I would like to do these things one on one with you, with your issues, and guide you in helping yourself address and overcome those issues. So again, with some of my of you guys participants, I have talked about what is wealth. We talk about, you know what, we need to have financial independence. And I have given examples of that, of what independence is, and then going beyond that and having financial abundance. Think about it. I give an example of we saying, okay, if I have children, I have what, how much is it going to cost me to have their wedding ceremony? Do I want to cut down on several things? Do I cut corners? Or do I have a lavish wedding? And when I give example of Mukesh Ambani having his son's wedding for just 4,000 crore rupees. 4,000 crore rupees just for wedding, and it didn't put a dent on his wealth. We are not Ambani's. I know that somebody might say, hey, you don't have to give that example. We are not going to get there. Guess what? If you say you're not going to get there, you will not. But if you strive to, you probably will and can. But what are the steps that you can take getting towards that? Think about it. Let us say that you aim for the moon. Why not? You should aim for the moon. If you hit the moon, then you are successful. But guess what? If you miss, you're still going to be among the stars. So always have a wonderful goal. And as they say, smart goal, it has to be achievable too. But plan it in such a way that you are going to be successful. Have a goal and smell the roses on your journey towards that goal. So we are going to get into that right brain management, not only in terms of your personal, physical, and financial life, but all the aspects of it. And I'm sorry that Mahendra is not here today, but immaterial of that, we will work one on one with you and then also go deeper. We have talked about going even beyond the 6 month period because 6 months might not be enough. See, some people are not even participating by filling out the forms, but doesn't matter. I know they want to, and there are some things that hold them back. I do not want to take that or have it in my mind against them that, oh, they did not fill up the forms. That is not who I am. I want to be there for each and every single person and help them along the way. Okay. And we are also going to be doing some yoga practices. We will not go into in-depth yoga in this 6 month program, but we are going to talk about health and wellness. Like Dr. Vasudha Pawar said that I suggested a few things about some uh, changes to bring in your diet and exercise, meditation. And so it will be a holistic wellness program. But even beyond that, there will be something that will be offered to you. Also, um Maharuk, who was able to join us last time, uh, is unable to join this time. One of the things she mentioned is that towards the end, of course, we were having the Q&A session. She said that whatever you said, uh, the session she appreciated the use of my words and the way I conceptualized my thoughts. And she said that I do not take them lightly. And trust me, I do not take them lightly either because she herself is a counselor. She is a PhD in psychology and she has been doing counseling for a whole lot, I mean, over decades. And I sincerely appreciate that appreciation coming from her. So not only for me, it is a morale booster, but I know that the impact that it is being done, even on a counselor who is doing it as a job on a daily basis, likes it. So the reason I bring it up is not to toot my own horn, but to say that whatever is coming to you, whatever is being given to you, please receive with open arms, open minds, and open heart. Okay. So there are again, Ashutosh was there, and he said he is also working on farmer distress in India, and I work with the U.S. Department of Agriculture in the US, and I wanted to collaborate with him. I know Rajeshree's student Sanskruti Yadav joined, and we were not able to follow up with her. So, Rajeshri, if you can ask her, then I would like to communicate with her as well. We talked about some astrological readings, and I wanted to provide that to everybody. So we are going to do that, some spirituality, and I want you guys to reach out to everybody, everyone. And there is one thing I want to repeat that this Ascension code, the holistic transformational program, is being offered for free. However, if you do not participate in it wholeheartedly, it will cost you. I said that last time and I repeat it today. So please not only participate wholeheartedly, but also have other people join. Girija, would you like to say something, add something, or ask questions? Hello, Girija. All right. Charudat, would you like to ask something or add something?
Yeah, yeah, Sandeep. So I'm glad that I'm joining this course. So I gone a lot of the things in my life as well, and now I thought that I can relax myself, and that's why I'm going through this journey, basically. So I think I given the my what I thought into you as well.
Yeah. Thank
Thanks
you.
for this.
Thank you. Dr. Sharma, would you like to add something? All right. Okay. So, is there anybody else who would like to share something, ask something? Devkant?
No, Sandeep since this is the first session, I'm just an observer and just soaking everything, whatever you're saying.
Okay. Were
So
you, did I share the recording of the first session with you?
I believe so, but unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to listen. But I will,
Okay.
I'll
All right.
definitely.
I can share it with you again if you have lost it or deleted it by mistake. I'll share that
Okay,
with you.
sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Anybody else would like to ask or say something? Jyoti?
Yes, Sandeep.
Yeah. Would you like to ask something or add something?
No, it's pretty clear to me, and it's good.
Beautiful. Rajeshri?
No, nothing. No, it's fine.
Okay. Vasudha? Malika? Do you want to add something before we end? Okay. No problem. Okay. All right. So thank you once again, and my heartfelt gratitude to each and every single one of you. Know that I am here for each and every one of you. I take it upon myself to guide you, and I say that with humility. I do not consider myself to be great or somebody who thinks who can who will who says, oh, I am it all and I know everything. I'm not that. But I have the humility to say that if it is not possible for me, I will guide you to the right person to get the help. But it is essential that you talk to me about your problems and issues, and we will solve it together. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Very soon, I'll be sending information on session 2, part 2. Okay. Thank you so much. And for people in India, have a beautiful day. And for people in the US, thank you. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.
धन्यवाद महोदय.
Thank you, Sandeep. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, for sharing your experience. It was amazing. I still can't understand why Sandeep is doing this, but it is amazing and it has helped me a lot. And I really look forward to other sessions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.